At my company holiday party, she got wasted and started dancing on tables while I tried to stop her. She screamed, "Don't touch me. I don't even know you. Security, get this creep out of here." In front of all my coworkers, I left her there. The next day, she was blowing up my phone begging for forgiveness. So this shitstorm happened at my company Christmas party last Friday, and I'm still trying to process it. Look, I've worked at Tech Drive for 4 years. Just made senior PM in the spring, which meant a nice salary bump and finally getting some respect around the office. I've busted my ass to build a solid reputation here. My girlfriend, Megan, and I have been together about 14 months. She's hot, smart, works in marketing at some boutique agency downtown. The relationship's been decent overall. Sure. She can be high maintenance and gets a bit wild when she drinks, but who doesn't have flaws, right? Our holiday party was at the Drake Hotel this year. Fancy as hell. Open bar, live band, execs flying in from the coast. This was my chance to introduce Megan to everyone, especially my boss, Tom, who'd been hearing about her for months. I should have seen the warning signs when I picked her up. She immediately complained about her day. Some client rejected her campaign, her boss criticized her work, blah blah, but I figured a few drinks would improve her mood. Big mistake. Our company holiday party was last Friday at the Drake Hotel downtown. Pretty fancy affair, open bar, good food, live band, the works. The kind of event where upper management mingles with the rank and file, and careers can be subtly made or broken depending on how you conduct yourself. I'd been looking forward to introducing Megan to my colleagues. My boss, Tom, had been hearing about her for months, and several work friends had been asking when they'd get to meet her. I'd hyped her up as this smart, funny, charming woman, told everyone how she was the total package. Friday night, I picked Megan up around 7. She looked stunning in a dark green dress, but I noticed she seemed a bit off. When I asked if everything was okay, she said she'd had a rough day at work. Some campaign she'd been working on got rejected by the client. No big deal. Happens to everyone. Just need a drink to take the edge off, she said. First hour went fine, did the rounds, introduced her to people, she charmed everyone. Then I got pulled into a conversation with Tom and our new VP about the January launch. I kept an eye on Megan and watched her knock back at least 4 shots with our marketing team. By 9:30, she was hammered. Slurring, stumbling, the works. I excused myself from talking to our CFO. Yeah. That fucked me over career-wise, to check on her. Hey, maybe he's up on the drinks. I whispered. She glared at me. Don't tell me what to do. She snapped loud enough that heads turned. I'm having fun. You should try it instead of kissing corporate S all night. I backed off, embarrassed, but figuring I'd just ride it out. 20 minutes later, the band started playing dance music, and suddenly there was commotion across the room. I turned to see Megan dancing on a cocktail table, drinks sloshing everywhere, shoes kicked off. I rushed over trying to salvage what was left of my professional reputation. Megan, come on. Let's get down from there, I said, reaching for her hand. That's when she lost her shit. Don't touch me, she screamed, jerking away. I don't even know you. Security, get this creep out of here. The music stopped. Every single person was staring. My career flashing before my eyes. Megan, it's me, I said, face burning. Back off, pervert, she shouted. This loser thinks he can just grab random women. Someone call security. Then she really went for the jugular. You know what? All you tech brothers are the same, she slurred, addressing the entire room, thinking you're so important with your stupid coding jobs. Newsflash, you're all replaceable, especially this pathetic middle manager, she pointed at me, who can't even satisfy a woman in bed. That's right. Everyone, tiny dick energy right here. Couldn't find a clip with Google Maps and a flashlight. People gasped. My boss froze halfway across the room. The VP's wife covered her mouth in shock. And another thing, Megan continued, swaying dangerously on the table. He cries after sex every time, like a little bitch. Is that who you want managing your projects? A sexual disappointment who weeps after coming. I've never wanted to disappear more in my life, but something in me just snapped not into rage, but into ice-cold clarity. Without a word, I turned and walked out. Grabbed my coat, got my car, and left her drunk ass there. As I was pulling away, I saw hotel security helping Megan down from the table in my rearview mirror. Got home, turned off my phone, changed my apartment door code, and packed her shit into a box. The toothbrush, the extra clothes, everything. Then I took a long shower and went to bed. The next morning, I woke up to my phone exploding with notifications. Turned it on to find 37 missed calls and a barrage of texts from Megan ranging from furious to desperate. The first few were pure rage. Where the fuck did you go? And I can't believe you just left me there. Then panic when she realized she was being kicked out. They're making me leave. I don't have a ride. By 2 a.m., the tone had shifted to confusion when she couldn't get into my apartment. Your door code isn't working. Let me in. And finally, by morning, desperate apologies. Babe, I'm so sorry. I was just drunk. Please call me back. I didn't respond to any of it. Instead, I called Tom, had to face the music professionally. Surprisingly, he was cool about it. Listen, everyone knows that wasn't your fault, he said. If anything, people feel bad for you, just come in Monday with your head up. Relief washed over me. At least my job wasn't fucked. Later that same Saturday around noon, Megan started pounding on my door. I ignored it until she gave up about 20 minutes later. Later found out from my neighbor that she'd convinced the front desk she'd forgotten her tea, and they let her up because they'd seen her with me before. I immediately called building management to update my visitor policy, then her best friend Kayla called. What the actual hell, Jason? Megan is absolutely destroyed. You're ghosting her over one drunk mistake. That's so fucking immature. Kayla, she publicly humiliated me in front of my entire company, claimed she didn't know me, called me a sexual predator, and told everyone I cry after sex and can't satisfy a woman. This isn't one drunk mistake. This is career and reputation damage. She was having a bad day. Her campaign got rejected, then her boss put her on probation and not my problem anymore, hung up and blocked her number 2. By Sunday, Megan had her mother call me. Her mother. I had met her parents a few months ago at dinner, and they must have saved my number then. Jason dear. Megan is absolutely beside herself. She's been crying for 2 days straight. Surely you can talk to her. Mrs. Chen, I respect you, but what Megan did goes beyond an apology. I've put her things in a box. She can pick them up from my doorman. I've already authorized it. Hung up on her too. Monday was awkward, but not as bad as expected. Few sympathetic nods, couple of rough night Friday comments. Turned out after I left, Megan had to be physically escorted out by security, still screaming about tiny dicks, and entitled tech brothers thought I was in the clear until lunch when I got a text from a number I didn't recognize. It's Megan. Had to use my personal backup phone since you blocked me. I'm coming to your office at 5. Wait for me. The fucking audacity. I forwarded the message to our head of security, Dave, who I've known for years. I also sent a quick email to HR documenting the situation, and Megan's attempts to contact me, attaching screenshots of the messages. Consider it handled. Dave texted back after I filled him in on the situation. I'll file the necessary paperwork to restrict her access. At 4:45, I took the back stairs down to the parking garage. As I was driving out, Dave called. Your ex just showed up with flowers and a stuffed animal. Tried to get past security. When we told her you'd already left, she started making a scene. We escorted her out, but thought you'd want to know. Thanks, man. Can you put her on the no-entry list? Already done. I got the approval from management after showing them your HR documentation. She's officially flagged in our system now. When I got home, there was a handwritten note in an envelope that had been left with my building's front desk. The concierge apologized and explained Megan had claimed it contained important documents I needed immediately. 5 pages of apologies, excuses about being roofied. Bullshit. I watched her down those shots voluntarily and promises to make it up to me. I threw it in the trash without finishing it. That night, her brother Dennis called. We'd met a couple times at family events, and he must have gotten my number from Megan's phone or their parents. Look, man. I know my sister fucked up royally. I'm not making excuses, but she's in a bad way. Won't eat, hardly sleeping. I'm worried. I get that you're concerned, but I can't help. Just talk to her once. That's all I'm asking. Dennis, she tried to destroy me professionally, called me a pervert in front of my bosses, made sexual accusations that could have ended my career. She crossed a line that can't be uncrossed. Silence then. Yeah. I get it. Worth a shot though. The stalking continued for about 2 weeks. She tried reaching coworkers on LinkedIn, showed up at places she knew I frequented, left voicemails from friends' phones. Each time I documented everything and forwarded it to HR as a precaution, I maintained complete radio silence. Not a single response. A month after the party, I was having drinks with Dave from security when he asked if I thought I'd been too harsh. Most guys would have at least heard her out, he said. I took a long sip of my beer. If she'd just gotten sloppy drunk, maybe. But she tried to brand me as a sexual predator and publicly humiliate me in front of everyone I work with. She attacked my character, my career, and my dignity. Some bells can't be unrung. Dave nodded. When you put it that way. Yeah. Fuck her. That's it. No dramatic showdown. No final confrontation. Just the realization that sometimes the most devastating revenge isn't what you do. It's refusing to give someone the forgiveness they desperately want. Let her live with what she did without the comfort of closure. That's all the revenge I needed. And honestly, I sleep just fine at night.